we have to ask is, what does "my black is beautiful" mean to you? We can start with you.
Touch the chord in our community very strongly, such as James Brown's "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud," excuse me. And these are messages that hit our community in such a way that it's empowering and uplifting and things that we really need to hear. So with a company like Procter & Gamble putting together a campaign such as "My Black is Beautiful" to touch the community, because that's in general what it is, to touch the community and core of people who use those products. And a lot of those people who use those products are black people, and they need that uplifting and empowerment and those things said to them from communities that are higher or above them, or people who they look to for guidance and what have you, and all the different stars.
Kids. And you can't just leave the kids. Okay? I had to sign every book. I would be like, I gotta go. So that's why I'm late. So I apologize. Respectfully, I love all you guys. It's a beautiful crowd. God bless you. Our present day choices to affect your future. If you don't feel that you're worthy of a future, all those things will fall on deaf ears. That's why when you tell someone stay in school, but you don't actually tell them why, it does no good. The fact that with our young women, the number one cause of death, ages 16 to 35, is HIV and AIDS, a preventable disease, stems back to, in my opinion, as a black man, to the self-esteem issues and the fact that 2/3 of our young women are being raised by wonderful women, but the men, this is where male responsibility comes on. We as men are not there, and they're still seeking male affection, so they seek it with the wrong person in the wrong place in the wrong way at the wrong time, and their self-esteem is such that they're susceptible to hearing, well, if you love me, you'd sleep with me, and moreover, if you really love me, you'd sleep with me without a condom. And so that's why we're seeing the fact that our young men are dying because of real bullets, our young women are dying because of sperm bullets.
Nursery school, and I was told, oh, you can't be the princess, you're black. And I remember kind of believing that, because I didn't really see any references that contradicted that. And I remember going home and telling my mother, being kind of sad about it, and her saying, hold up, wait a second. She took out the books of like the African kings and queens and broke it down, and she let me see myself reflected in that way, so that I too could feel like an African princess. And so I think things like that just kind of helped to affirm me, so I could kind of build a foundation so that I could affirm myself and have that armor when there's things out there that deny my beauty and deny that I'm black.
But it is about your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself, and just getting to a place where you're comfortable with your yeses and you're comfortable with your no's in life about your choices, and when you get to that place of comfort, it's because your self-esteem is healthy. You can say no to whomever, and
But you can use different language, you can use different things within the material, I believe. And I think that sometimes folks leave out the fact that this is a conversation I had with Spike Lee, and he and I got into an argument about this very issue. He got game at the time with him, and we were discussing message versus entertainment. And do you slip the message in within the context of the entertainment, or do you pound people over the head with it? And that's the difference between whether folks want to see a documentary on an issue, or they actually want to be entertained. You're kind of slipping the message in. And I'm from the standpoint of you slip it in. It's like you put the medicine in the sugar, because you got to go where they are and not judge it. Say, if you like Rick Ross and Lil Wayne beats are hot. I don't care what you say. They're hot beats. Scott Storch makes hot beats. Now the question is, can you take a Storch beat and then create material on top of the Scott Storch beat that is elevated, mentally as well as content-based? And that's where we have to go, and that's where they go.
Billboards for all the movies and television shows, and I'm always looking at the placement of the sister of the brother. On the side, in the back, and smaller than the other people. And I'm like, why is that? It makes me so mad. But it's telling we're in the back, we're on the side, we're smaller than all the other people. But I don't accept that. I don't think that's my weakness. I think that's someone else's lack of security and insight. classmates called Humpty Dumpty. It's, a big butt. Well, it's great now with, they're featuring it in the magazine, so it's come around if you live long enough. But graduating from college and from drama school and moving to New York and going out on auditions for commercials and stuff, you felt as if you couldn't just arrive as yourself. You had to sort of twist and turn and fit. I had to make sure that the hair was as straight as it could be, to the point that you damage it or whatever. I'm not going to get blonde and blue, but let's see, what can I get as thin as I possibly can, as straight, what can I do? And then maybe they'll forget for a second and see it. And then of course moving to Hollywood, it's always about how, we want to say, we can't say it's body beautiful capital. It's about, and just try to flip it and just be as healthy as possible. Being comfortable in my skin. It's a struggle and it's a fight. We know we're fabulous. We say that, but it's about really believing.
That's what I feel. My black is bodacious. I love it. I love it.
My black is learning today. I'm learning a lot from the panelists, and I'm taking a lot of this information in, and I think that it's making me think very much.
The activity of my limbs, and knowing that it's another opportunity to be and do my absolute best, so that when I lay my head down at night, I can rest peacefully because I gave it my best. If it's time to speak up and teach, speak up and teach. If it's time to let it go, don't stress it, let it go. So my black is grateful for knowledge and wisdom that comes with you.
My black is presidential minded. Today marks 100 days between now and November 4th. We have a countdown of 100 days. Barack Obama and I have been friends for 20 years now. He and I went to Harvard together. We're the same class. We met the first day of class at Harvard Law School. And I've known the brother for a long time. I'm on the National Finance Committee for the campaign. And we're working extremely hard. But we need everybody's help. Certainly Georgia is a key critical state in this election. We need voter registration off the chain in this state. We need new voters. A Democrat hasn't won Georgia since Jimmy Carter. And so it's been way too long, and we need to grab Georgia, we need to grab North Carolina, or we're going to have trouble winning this election. Just as the way the Electoral College votes sort out. So you all who are from Georgia are critical. Be your own campaign managers. Over the next 100 days, make a commitment to register one person a day, register 100 people, keep their numbers, and make sure they actually vote. Part of the problem that we noticed with Puffy's Vote or Die campaign, as well as Rock the Vote, is that they were very effective in registering people, but those people didn't necessarily show up and vote. So you have to have a follow-through to make sure they vote. God bless each and every one of you, and let's win this election in 100 days.